forget to do that. There we go. And there's Ronnie again and Linda.
Yes, hello.
Amy, Debbie, it's another Linda. I think we're going to have a lot of people on here tonight. Everybody's excited about this. I don't think it's going to take us that long, though, because this thing is tiny. It's not big. No, it's tiny. But
Were
okay.
we supposed to put our pipe cleaners on?
Yeah, you know, if you didn't, it's not a big deal. I posted a picture earlier. You're just going to have to do it as we go along if you didn't do it ahead of time, just to try to save some time.
Yeah, I missed that.
Gotta watch the group during the day.
I don't have
And there's a class, you always have to watch the group because I'm always thinking of last minute things. And well, look at my hair. I have like total 80s hair today.
My granddaughter was here today.
Gotta flatten it down. Pammy, can you hear me now? Or can you say something so I can see if I can hear you?
Yes, I'm here.
Pam? I can't hear Pam still. I don't know what's going on, Pam. Your laptop or?
No, I'm on my iPad.
Oh, I can hear you now.
There, I just pushed in the microphone a little bit harder.
Hi, Pammy.
Hey.
We missed you.
I know. That's the hazards of when you have to work, you know.
Just let the people let the other ER people take care of it.
You'd think.
Tell them you have other things to do.
I know.
Anyway, who else do we have? We have a bunch of people on here already. Everybody's excited about this. I know everybody's using different things. I've had the witch hats for a couple of months now. I haven't done anything with them. I never made one of the ones that was wrapped in the mesh. I don't know. I think they're cute, but they didn't really throw me over the moon. So I've had 3 witch hats for a couple of months now. I have a Santa hat. I haven't been able to find the tree yet. But I saw someone posted something they made with the tree in the other group, and it was really cute, and they put little curlies on it. So I thought that was really cute. So I think we're just going to get started. We've got, about 10 people online with us. I'm sure other people are going to be jumping on. So is anybody here new? Is anybody here for the first time in the class? Any newbies at all?
Christina?
Yeah.
It's Kathy. I'm not new, but this is the first time I've got all my supplies, so I can actually do it.
You have all your supplies so you can do it during class? Awesome.
I'm getting.
What do you have? Do you have a witch hat, or what do you have?
Witch hat.
Okay, good. So did everybody understand my instructions about snipping off the top? And it was really easy to snip off. Very thin plastic.
I'm getting someone's feedback of a TV or something.
Yeah, because everybody's got their sound on. I'm going to mute everybody in a minute, and you won't be able to.
Okay.
Don't worry. So actually, I'll just do that now, unless anybody has any questions. I was trying to find out if anybody was new. But that's usually what I do is I'll mute everybody at the beginning of the class. And you'll still have the capability to unmute yourself if you have a question. But that just cuts down on background noise. And if you try to remember to mute yourself again after you ask your question, again, that just cuts down on the background noise. And because Zoom defaults to speaker view, whoever is talking, it will go to their video feed, and if they don't have their video camera on, it'll just be like a black screen. So we want to try to minimize that. Encourage you to ask questions, but just try to remember to mute yourself again when you're done. But I'm going to mute everybody now, but you'll have
just a minute.
What's that?
Just a minute. You said something about snipping the top off. I didn't get that either.
Yeah. Is this Debbie Motley?
Yes.
Yeah. I posted a picture to snip the top off of your witch hat, just to get the curve off, and then just zip tie it, just so it's straight on the top and not curved. You didn't see that post?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. If you just want to do that now, quick. I mean, it's really thin plastic. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
I'm going to go tag you in that post in the group right now so you can see it.
Okay.
Maybe you can just do it now quick, because it won't take you that long, because it's really thin
Yeah.
plastic. Let me just go tag you in that now, and you can look at it and see. Sorry, Debbie.
That's okay.
I can only do so much here, so I try my best.
If I'd have seen it, I'd have been ready.
No, I know you would have. I know. So I went ahead and I just tagged you in that. So just go take a look and, take
Okay.
care of it now. It's no big deal if we get a little bit ahead of you. Don't panic.
Yeah, I can catch
So,
up.
okay, honey, I'm going to mute everybody and then we'll get started. Move my thing over. Everybody sees me do this. Somebody's unmuted again. Hold on. There we go. I love my new setup that my daughter did for me. So you can see my craft table. You can't see me, but you can see my craft table. And that's really all that matters. Okie dokie. So there's the witch hat. I did a Santa hat too. If anybody, because that's all I had. I didn't have the tree. Where's my Santa hat? I did do a Santa hat too. That only had like a little bit of a curve on the top. So I'm really not, I just wouldn't put a pipe cleaner there. Sort of try to put your pipe cleaner toward the top. But, I may have put too many pipe cleaners on because we're using 10-inch mesh. And that's, it's big. It's going to make some big ruffles or spirals. So you're going to find you might not need to use all the pipe cleaners. You're going to find that you might need to add more pipe cleaners. But that's the beauty of it. You can add more if you need more as you go along. So let's see. Let me get my mesh. I actually ordered this mesh online. I didn't realize how shiny it was. This is a really shiny metallic mesh, but it's pretty. I like it. And the nice thing about these is they don't really fray. Craft outlet mesh is really nice anyway, but it just does not fray. Like I'm pulling on this right now, and there's nothing coming off. So if you're not familiar with the different types of mesh, the metallic mesh is really good. It just doesn't fray. I did cut it with the wood burning tool. But I mean, this is good stuff. So you can attach your mesh a couple of different ways. If you want to make a spiral, you can roll it up. If you want to attach spirals, you can do it like that. Or if you want to do a ruffle, you could do a ruffle. I think what I'm going to do is, because I like the way it just kind of rolls in on itself, I just like to pinch it. Just go down and pinch it in the middle. So it's kind of like a spiral, but it's not wound up as tightly. So that's what I'm going to do. If you saw me, I'll do that again. I don't think this would look good with ruffles though. So you can either do a spiral or you can just let it roll in on itself and just pinch it in the middle. Okay, and then just start attaching. You're probably only going to need one per tie. I'm going to start at the top. We're going to see as we go along, because it's important that you want to maintain your tree shape. You don't want to lose that, just like with the candy cane. You don't want to lose your shape. So if I find that I need to roll these a little bit tighter, I might go back and roll them a little bit tighter. I honestly don't remember what I did the last time. One of those things where I was just kind of playing around and pinch it in the middle. Go down to the next one. I might end up going back and adding another tie or another ruffle or spiral per tie. But as you're going along, just be cognizant of trying to maintain your shape. So we're going to start with one per tie, and then if we have to go back and add more, we're going to go back and add more. We're going to see how that looks. So I kind of just like to let the cut ends go in on themselves and then just pinch it. Again, that's the beauty of having lots of extra pipe cleaners. If you feel like you need to add more in a certain spot, you can add more. I wanted to tell you guys, if you have seen those really pretty burlap trees that everybody's been making, I think I really want to make one. Somebody messaged me and they wanted to know if we could make one in class. I think I want to make one. The only reason I haven't made one yet, honestly, is because my good friend Julie, she has a tutorial out on the burlap tree, but she's got a very different method that she does, and I just don't want to hurt her feelings by doing a class because she does have a paid tutorial. But there's a lot of different methods out for doing the tree, so I'm going to talk to her about that and see if I could just try a different method in class. She's just a real sweetheart, though. She's the admin for Wreath Creators and More, if you've heard of that group. If you're a member of that group as well. I don't like the way that ruffle is laying, so I'm going to redo that one. So if you feel like you want your spirals a little bit smaller and a little bit tighter, just roll them up a little bit tighter. I have a whole roll of mesh here, and I feel like I'm going to want to probably add more. I want to see how it looks with one per tie. What is wrong with this one here? It's not rolling the way I want it to roll. I don't like that. Sorry, guys. I'll just keep rolling this piece up until I'm happy with it. This is really nice mesh. I like this mesh. You got the Santa hat, right, Pam?
I do. I cleaned them out.
So I think right away, did you really? I think I'm going to
did.
add another ruffle at the top right now, just because I think it needs another one, just as I'm looking at it. I'm just going to put it right on top of that one there. So just look at it as you're going along. A lot of it, you know, it isn't, this is not like a set process. It's not a recipe, like you're opening up a recipe book for a mesh wreath. It really is all in what you like and what is pleasing to your eye. And so what's pleasing to my eye right now is telling me that I need another ruffle up here. I'm just going to put it right on top of the other one. See, I purposely did not put a lot of pipe cleaners on because I wasn't quite sure how many it was going to need. So we have to add more, we can add more just based on how it's looking. You know, I was going to mention to you guys, I saw something really kind of funny. You know how the candy cane forms are in high demand right now. I saw a box of candy cane forms on eBay, a whole case for $100. I thought that was insane. So a case of 24, which would be $24, somebody was selling for $100. Like, what? I also saw somebody made one. They made one, they just bended, I guess, coat hangers into the shape of a candy cane, wire coat hangers, and they made their own and they made a wreath out of it. It looked really nice. Now, if you don't like the way these are sticking straight up like that, you can try to get them to lay down. I don't think mine's really going to lay down that flat because it's just, mine's a very stiff metallic mesh.
Mine's not laying down either. I have snowball mesh.
So does that bother you that it's not laying down?
Not at all.
I like it. I want mine to be poofy.
Well, a real Christmas tree isn't flat either.
Right, right. See, Pammy, you think just like me.
Yeah.
That's why I need you. That's why I need you in my classes.
I appreciate it.
So let's keep going here. And I assure you this will look like a tree when we're all done. Don't worry. I don't know why I all of a sudden thought of this, but just sitting here making a Christmas tree, and when I was growing up, we used to always get a real tree. And my dad, we would never go buy one. My dad would always know someone, that he always knew someone where he could get something either at a discount or get it for free. So he knew someone that had, a big lot, a big, a farm with a lot of land, and they had a bunch of trees, and we would always go out there and chop a tree down. And oh my goodness, our trees were huge. They seemed to fill up the whole living room. And I always remember the lovely smell of the pine, and I have such wonderful memories of Christmas when I was a little girl. But anyway, it was always my job to put the lights on because I always wanted them to be perfect. And I fell into the tree one year. I actually fell right into the tree. I was on my chair putting my lights on, and I fell into the tree, and the whole tree went over, and I went into the tree, and boy, that was crazy. I don't know why I'm telling you that story. I was just thinking about that. But our trees were so big, and they were so pretty. And now we have an artificial tree. So I think when I get to the bottom here, you can see that I want my pieces to kind of go down. I'm going to try to get them to go down. So I'm going to add more mesh in there. So you know what? Let me think for a second here. There probably is a way, if you would want your mesh to go down more. Hold on a second here. If you don't like them sticking up, just turn them. So when you're placing it, if you see this one ruffle right here, just turn it like that. If you'd rather have all of your pieces going down, you can do that. And it looks like we're going to probably have to add more mesh, but we have a whole roll, so I don't think we're going to run out. I'm going to try that and see how that works. You don't want them sticking up. Some pieces you might not be able to do that with, but now on the bottom here, you can see the bottom. I'm just sort of turning them so they face down. I kind of like the way that looks. It's almost like the tree stand, kind of. And we're probably going to have to add more because I don't like any empty spaces here. So let me finish my bottom. Make my picture bigger here because I can't even see my whole screen. There we go. This whole thing isn't even fitting in here. Maybe I'll go like that. Let's see. Then you can get the whole thing. Again, I'm just turning the ones on the bottom as best as you can. Don't panic and don't freak out if it doesn't want to cooperate. Let me get this messing with my screen here for a minute. Bear with me. Why isn't that going away? Oh, whatever. Oops. And I'm probably going to add a couple more in the middle here just to fill it in. But I do have a lot more mesh here, so if you have a whole roll, I don't think anybody's going to be in any danger of running out. So all right, I'm seeing some gaps here, which is okay, because if you have pipe cleaners, you can always add more. So that's what I'm going to do. But it has a tree shape. All right, we're getting there. It does have a tree shape. We just need to fill it in a little bit more. So, let me grab my pipe cleaners. Like I said, it isn't an exact science here. They actually have tree work forms at Craft Outlet. Everybody's sold out, though. Everybody's sold out of all those things. I think that's why somebody probably decided to use the, let me put my pipe cleaner on first, though. That's why everybody decided to use the different types of forms or make their own. Now, let me see where I want to put another one here. So just kind of look at it, you know, like you would your Christmas tree. Like, look at your Christmas tree. And if you see you want to add another one somewhere, You can even add another one on top of one that's already there. But I think I might do that right here. I think I'm going to put another one on top of that one. You can definitely do that too, as well as add more to your frame. It's all in what your eye sees and what you think you need to do. I'm going to put it right on top of this one at the bottom here. Because I have a nice long pipe cleaner, so there's room. Okay, there's that one. Let's see. I think I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to add one right on top of that other one over here, just because I feel like it needs a little bit more at the bottom. You're still going to have room to add ribbon. These pipe cleaners are long, so I'll put another one down here. Roll that up a little bit more. There. Let's see now. Just kind of look at it, just kind of eyeball it. There's a gap here. Okay, I see a gap in the middle here that I don't like. I'm going to throw another pipe cleaner in there around my frame. Just one twist just to attach it to your frame. And then put your mesh in. So you can sort of get the bottom of your tree to lay flat like I did with mine. Now that's kind of going down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be very easy to do. Here's a fray. I don't think that's going to be very easy to do in the middle. They're just going to want to naturally puff up. But that's okay. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put one over here. So I'm going to find a spot here and just attach another pipe cleaner. How's everybody doing, okay?
Yep, filling in. You're right. It does look a little odd and empty in spots.
Yep, yep. You got green, Pam? What color are you using?
It's a green snowball.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
They call it lime green, but it's not what I would consider lime green.
Right. How did you cut yours? Did you cut yours just like with scissors or with the rotary cutter?
Rotary cutter.
Yeah, I can't cut that stuff with my wood burning tool. I tried. I think it's because of the whatever the snowball stuff is made out of.
It's rolling really nice. It's a nice, and it's not shredding. It's not fraying at all.
It's Craft Outlet, right? Craft Outlet has such good mesh.
Oh my God, yes. They spoil you.
Want to hear something funny?
Else.
Remember my nightmare story with my with my candy cane supplies that got lost?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Well, I had never ordered like enough from Craft Outlet for free shipping. So that order actually, even though they lost it, it wasn't set to arrive for like a week and a half. It was insane. Because it wasn't, a $69 order, I had to pay for the shipping. But do you know that I actually just placed my first $69 order with them, and it came in like 3 days. Now, I don't understand that. So do they use a different like shipping method when you buy enough for free shipping? I mean, do you get like, better service? I mean, it literally came in 3 days, that order. So I was like, what?
I think you get better service. I really do.
I don't know.
Every time I've ever placed an order, it's always it's come within a couple of days.
I was so surprised because I ordered my what did I order? I ordered my frames for my snowman wreath. I got an 8-inch circle and I got a 16-inch because I already have a 12-inch. So I ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm going to throw another ruffle in over here. So again, if you want to throw a ruffle or a spiral on top of another one, if you think it just needs a little something more over there, go for it. That's what
I usually end up ordering at least $69, and I know that I'm not going to get all my Christmas stuff done, but I'm already starting to think about Valentine's Day.
Are you really?
I am, because I'm in school, and it's like I only have so much free time.
Right.
So whatever gets done, and then I have to move on to the next holiday.
Yep. I just threw another ruffle on top of that one just because I felt like it needed it. So I'm looking at it and thinking, let's see what else I can do here. I'm going to push that down a little bit. Because like I said, be careful. You don't want to lose your tree shape. And don't let it bother you if they're gonna kind of going every which way. I'm looking at it. It's starting to look like a tree. Right? Still have my shape, but I want to move on up here. I gotta hold it up for a minute, you guys. I want to look at it. Well, it's kind of hold it up and look at it if you have to, and see where you need to add more. Let's see. I think I'm going to go up here and add another one because I see a gap there. So, and I have quite a bit more mesh left. How's it going with the tree, Susan? Is it going okay?
Yeah, it's working out. I hope it's working out okay.
Like I said, just use your eye, use your natural creative eye and see where, if you didn't put enough pipe cleaners on like I'm doing, just kind of add where you think it needs it.
I'm adding a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
You did that with the centerpiece, though, too. You ended up adding a lot.
I did, didn't I?
Pipe cleaners in the middle.
I did. I liked a lot.
Yeah, me too. Oops, my pipe cleaner came out here. Hold on. Somebody's coming loose. Somebody's trying to escape here. Where'd you come from?
I have to say I'm having fun too.
Did somebody ask me a question?
No, that was me, Kathleen. I just said I was having fun.
Oh, Kathleen, is this your first class?
It is.
What's your last name, honey?
Schaefer.
Schaefer. Okay, we just had so many new members joining us. How are you doing? Are you making it now, or are you just kind of watching? You're the one that said you were going to watch tonight, right? Or no? Was that somebody else?
That was somebody else. I am making it, but I'm only using the 5.5-inch mesh, where you guys are using the 10. And it actually is working really well. It's keeping its shape pretty good, but I'm using a lot more of the pipe cleaners.
So what, are you using the Dollar Tree mesh, or you said it's 5.5?
Well, it's 5.5. It wasn't Dollar Tree mesh. It was a much longer roll I got in clearance somewhere, and Dollar Tree doesn't have green mesh for Christmas this year.
No, they don't. They don't. Probably Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has the 5.5-inch mesh and the 30-foot rolls, I believe.
I don't know what size
but
it was.
But it's working out nice for you?
Yeah, it just is going to require a lot like you said, it's only 5.5 inches, so it's requiring a lot more pipe cleaners. But as I add them, it's starting to look pretty full, especially on the bottom.
Oh, can I see? Do you feel comfortable showing or not yet?
Well, I do if I can figure out how to turn the video on.
I can see you. I can see you. Your video's on.
Oh, okay, good. I've never used Zoom, so can you see this?
Oh, nice. That looks
So-
great.
So this is the dollar
Oh,
payment, and I left the red on it.
Oh, I love that.
I do too.
Like I said, it's getting fuller down here. I started out exactly doing what you did with the pipe cleaners, but I'm just adding tons more. So the bottom part's getting there.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. If you need to add more pipe cleaners, then you need to add more pipe cleaners.
Looks cute.
I love it.
I love it. It's darling.
So welcome, Kathleen. Everybody, welcome, Kathleen. This is her first class.
Welcome.
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 She's gonna be.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome, wagon.
It's hard 'cause I'm hitting
Tell
myself.
her how much I tend to ramble sometimes.
That's okay.
Dumb stuff.
Well, I hid myself on Zoom, so I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know how to unhide myself.
What's that?
So I hid myself in this Zoom online conference where you can see what everybody else sees on you, but I don't know how to unhide yourself.
Turn your video off? What do you want?
So I know how to turn the video off. I just don't know how
Are you
to-
on a laptop? What are you using?
Yeah, I'm on a laptop.
Okay, hover your mouse over to the bottom of your Zoom picture in the bottom left, and there should be a start and stop video.
There is. I think I can click this one, maybe.
You hover your mouse over the bottom left. You see that?
What did I raised my hand. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. But you know what? If I mute you, the video won't go to you. So why don't I just do that? I'll just mute everybody again. Because when I mute everybody and I'm the only one who's talking, the video will stay on me. So
Okay.
I'll just mute you. How's that?
I can
You're so cute, though. Hold on a second. Let me get my. Where is my thing? We have a lot of people in class tonight. Wow. Okay. So mine's coming along. I don't like this piece over here that's sticking out. It's bothering me. Hold on. Where's my scissors? So I'm trying to think what I can do over here to fix that. I might add another piece of mesh because I have I have the tip of my witch hat corner here that does not have a pipe cleaner on it. If you can see that, I might add another pipe cleaner on there because I don't like, for some reason, the bottom is bothering me. It could just be me because I'm crazy that way. Let me look at it again. I'm going to add another piece in here too. There's a big space in there. If you got mesh, just keep adding it. I'm going to keep adding all of mine until it's gone. That's what I'm going to do. The thing of it is you have to be careful whether you're making a wreath or a tree or whatever. If it's too puffy, you're going to have a hard time getting your ribbon to lay the way you want it to lay. And I found that out the hard way. So, you know, if you want to add ribbon to this, you don't have to add ribbon, but if you want to add ribbon, you might find that it's not going to lay the way you want it to if your wreath is too puffy. But we'll get to that when we get to that. And if that's the case, you can just make your ribbon streamers a little bit longer. I cut mine in 13-inch pieces, and we're going to see how that looks. This piece just does not want to lay the way I want it to, so hold on a second here. And I have two on here. Maybe once I put my ribbon on. Maybe I'll just put another piece in there. I'm going to throw another piece right in there. Right there, I'm going to throw a piece. Susan, I missed you last night. You weren't in class. I thought you were going to take the class last night. I was like, no, where's Susan?
No, I couldn't get excited about.
The shelf light.
No, I just could. I tried, but I
You're
couldn't
so
do it.
funny. Didn't it come out pretty?
Oh, I thought it was beautiful. I was so mad at myself.
See?
I know. I know. I've learned a very valuable lesson.
They're pretty. They're really full. It's time consuming. The people that were in the class, I told them, I said, listen, I said, it's going to take us a while to do this. I said, I don't want you to have to sit here and watch me, ruffle up 120 pieces of shelf liner. I said, so I'm going to stop the video, I paused the video, but I kept the Zoom meeting open if anybody had any questions. And we just kind of sat there and we made our wreath, and then I turned the video back on when I was on my last section, and then I showed everybody how to add ribbon, because you can add ribbon to shelf liner wreaths just like you do mesh wreaths. So I think this is coming along really nice. I've got a nice tree shape going here. Let me lift my camera up a little bit here. So what do you think? That looks like a tree, huh?
I think it looks pretty.
I'm trying to think where it needs more. Maybe over
Oh,
here.
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to look at it, and I have to hold it up so I can see. Maybe I'll put it on my chair for a minute. Excuse me, because I need to kind of stand back and look at it. It's hard for me to really see when it's sitting on my table. I think it needs a little bit more on the right. Okay. As long as I have mesh left, I'm going to use it. Let's see, I think it needed something over here. I have a lot of frame left here that I could attach pipe cleaners to, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Get out of the way. And like I said, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing. I mean, even if you wanted to make a ruffle, you can definitely, if anybody needs to be shown, you can definitely do a ruffle. I don't see why, you could definitely do a ruffle if you wanted to, instead of a spiral. I've never done it that way, but let's put this in there. Let me find my pipe cleaner. Oops, sticks to each other terribly. And when you're done, all you really have to do is just hang a piece of ribbon or something, up the back, through the top here, and then just you can hang it on your door or your wall or wherever. Although I don't really have any space left on my walls. I think I'm going to throw another one in here. I'm going to throw another one on top of this piece here. Oops. I love these green and red pipe cleaners from the Dollar Tree. I'm just throwing another one in here because I feel like it needs another piece here.
Christina,
Yeah.
It's Susan.
I know that.
I know you know that. I've got this tree trunk thing.
Uh-huh.
Can I just cut it off?
Is it showing?
Well, it's irritating me. I can't get to the frame to get my pipe cleaners in.
Yeah, cut it off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to put another one on the top here too. Do I want to add another pipe cleaner or do I want to add it on top of what's already here? What do I have? Do I have 2 on this one? No, I have 2 on that one, so let me think what I want to do here. How I want to add this. I feel like I want another piece on the top there. Maybe I'll just add one more pipe cleaner at the very top. I could probably even just put it on my zip tie. That'll work. There. Now, as far as your pipe cleaners, any extra that you have after you put your ribbon on, because this blends in, you can kind of make it, a decoration. You can just leave it there, kind of curl it around. You can snip it off if it's annoying you. So, whatever you feel like doing. All right, time to stand it up again. Pardon me while I just look at it for just a second here. Stand back. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Let me see, let me see, maybe another piece on the right here, or the left. Right down here. Oh, I'm blurry. My apologies. It does that sometimes. I have 2 pieces left, so I have to be very careful with how I place these. I want to place them. Now I forgot where I said I wanted to put it. I gotta look at it again. Pardon me, guys, while I'm off camera here. I'm looking at my tree. Now keep in mind that you're gonna, if you put ribbon in too, that's gonna fill in some spots. So I think I'm gonna put one here. That. And one more piece, and I think I want it to go here.
Well, I finished up my whole roll of mesh, and I still have a few blank spots, so I'll have to be creative, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't anticipate that anybody was going to use the smaller mesh, or else I would have told you to get 2 rolls. I'm sorry. Because I know the 10-inch is a lot, more full.
Oh, that is completely fine. I wanted to try it with what I had.
Okay. I'm just plugging in my laptop, you guys. I always seem to forget to plug it in when my battery is low. All right, I have 1 piece left here, and I want to place it Place it in a spot.
I put a lot on the bottom, but it's a little bare on the top because I was going from the bottom up.
Who's that? Oh, but that's so cute.
I'm not sure. It's bare at the top.
Well, you know what? When you add your ribbon, you might not need to even add more mesh. Are you going to add ribbon?
Yeah, because, I like ribbon.
Try that first. Try to add your ribbon and see if that takes care of the problem. I'm going to put one more piece in over here, I think. That's because it's my last piece, so it's going to have to work. Right over here. Why do I keep getting blurry? I don't know if you see that, but I'm getting blurry on my end. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. Here's my pipe cleaner. Last piece.
That'll do.
And that's that. This piece did not roll the way I wanted it to roll, so I'm going to have to redo that one. Hold on. Yes, Susan, you're going to have to get the video for the shelf liner wreath. I think you're going to really like it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's time consuming, but it's so pretty. They're so pretty when they're done.
Yours was just beautiful, and I was like, daggum. What is wrong with me?
Even my sister-in-law commented on it, and she never comments on anything.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've made so many of those over the summer. I was so hooked on those for a while. I made one for my niece's baby. And I did yellow and blue, and I put a little elephant on it. And her husband was like, "Is this shelf liner?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." He said, "Damn, that's really pretty." All right, this last piece is just not laying right for me. It keeps uncurling. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta know when to walk away. Okay. So I'm gonna hold this up for you guys. You tell me if you think, how's that look?
I think it looks gorgeous.
Is that full enough?
I like the shimmer.
Yeah, me too. It's very shiny. Very, very shiny. I was going to add a bow at the top, but then I found something really pretty that I picked up at Hobby Lobby that I think I'm going to use for my top. My messy room here. Look at my messy room.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
That is so pretty. You're welcome.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Where's my little piece there that I was going to put on the top? You can put a bow on the top if you want. That would look really pretty. Or I have this that I got. Let me cut my tag off here. It's very sparkly. I think I put one of these on my tomato cage tree too. And I picked up the other one just because I liked it so much. And it kind of reminds me of the Grinch. It's so sparkly. And they had these at Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm going to add that to the top. I got to see how I want to do this though. For now, I think I'm just going to slide it into my zip tie.
Different colors. That's all
What's
I had.
that?
I had some different colors.
Oh, pretty.
Just
Who was that was just talking? I'm sorry.
Linda.
Oh, Linda. Oh, that's pretty, Linda.
Yeah, I'm not sure what color ribbons I want to put on yet, but
That's gorgeous, Linda.
thank you. I love this ribbon. I got it from Craft Outlet.
I like the white.
It really cut really nice. It doesn't fray a lot.
Mine's frettling like heck. I got mine from Hobby Lobby and it's horrible.
Yeah, this one was great. I mean, I cut a few pieces off, but nothing big. And it really used the rotary cutter. Nothing.
Does it have a ribbon in the middle of it?
It has the like the sequin
Uh-huh.
going through it, the metallic.
Hold it up. I'm on. There you go. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous.
It's really
What,
pretty.
where did you find that ribbon?
Craft Outlet.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten a few from there. I'm trying to try different colors.
You guys are pretty funny because you talk about the craft outlet, and I know you're talking about the website, but here in Michigan, in Grand Rapids, we have a store called the Craft Outlet, and it's the largest supplier of craft stuff for Amazon, and Michaels and Hobby Lobby has an outlet, and so you can get everything 75% off.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I got like 24 rolls of 21-inch mesh for 90 cents each.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's a lot of
You
fun.
know that. How do I clear everybody? I've got 4 screens going, and I don't know how to get back to the one screen.
It doesn't look like the host is here anymore. Christina's not in the room.
Oh,
Now
okay.
it's listing Sherry Yeager as a host. So I bet you her either her
Really?
laptop died or her internet died.
Yeah, something happened, huh? Wow.
I'm trying to put brown mesh at the bottom to see if I can create like a base, a stump.
Well, I didn't think about doing a brown.
It's something like,
Are you going to do a brown?
I'm gonna try it.
All right, well, show it when you get done.
I don't know. I hate this mesh. It's called Members Holiday or something. It's really loose, almost burlappy type. In fact, I think it is burlap mesh. That's why it's burlap mesh. Crappy mesh.
Has anybody started with the ribbon yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Hey, Pam.
Yeah.
Can you see it? It's the brown on the bottom. Can you see it?
Oh, that looks cute.
Get up a little bit.
I think
Back
that looks
up.
adorable, Kathy.
I just did 2, but I had 10-inch mesh. I might put something here Or put a little present or something on it.
I think that looks adorable.
Yeah, it is. That's a good idea. I didn't think about putting a different color for the bottom.
I didn't either.
That's darling.
Well,
It
I
is.
have brown mesh. I don't know what to use it for.
Is that a gold or is it a beige?
It's a beige with like, it's like a burlap and it's got burlap and gold running through it.
Yeah. That's pretty.
It's really crappy mesh though.
Well, I've got crappy mesh. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I've used it. Hobby Lobby's mesh is horrible.
This is Maker's Holiday. I wouldn't recommend it.
Have y'all had trouble with Hobby Lobby's mesh?
I only use Dollar Trees because I tried to lower the cost on these.
Well, yeah, I use Dollar Tree a lot, but it's been limited. Everybody gets out there and gets right. You really get out.
I have 2 rolls of Hobby Lobby's fall mesh, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to use it sometime this week, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let me know.
I love craft outlets, though.
Yeah, I've ordered. I mean, in fact, I've got it came in. I haven't even opened the box. We've been moving and cleaning carpets, trying to get ready for the holidays, and so I haven't even done any reefing. Wow.
Oh no! You haven't done it. Oh wait, I'm echoing now.
Hobby Lobby's does fray a lot.
This is what I'm in the middle of. Not quite finished yet. So.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's different. Is that poof?
Yeah, and it's on only a 12-inch wreath. I've never used a 12-inch size before, so I only did 2 rows, but I definitely think I'm going to have 3.
Yeah.
This is a simple one. I'm a librarian, and so I teach classes at our library, so I try to come up with things like this that I can teach that isn't that expensive.
Yeah. I mean,
That's smart. That's really smart.
We did a 14-inch Halloween wreath for, I charged $15, and that was all the supplies.
well, that's not bad. I think a lot of more people in the community I live in, there was one good friend of mine. She said, I wish you'd show us how to do that. But I work, I'm on call from 5 p.m. to 8:30 in the morning. And I'm like, well, I don't have time.
Well, like the easy ones, like I won't show Christina's because obviously this is a paint tutorial, but the ones that I can figure out on my own, I can do those. YouTube at its best.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can go find Christina.
Hello? You guys hear me?
Yes.
My
I
laptop,
can.
my laptop shut off.
There you are.
We figured.
I was
We've
like,
missed
all of a
you.
sudden my screen went blank and it said shutting down. And I was like, no. And for those of you that are new, that is the first time that has ever happened. Can you guys agree with me on that?
Yes.
That's the first time that's ever happened. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
While you were gone, I added this.
there you go. That's cute.
Brown at the
What
bottom.
So it didn't kick you guys off the meeting? It's
No.
Oh,
we're
okay,
all
that's
still
good.
here. We're waiting
I
for
think,
you.
and I think we're still recording too. So I think that you guys were probably just running the meeting while I was gone. That'll make an interesting video. But
It should.
anyway, sorry about that, guys. I did add my top on. I don't know. What do you think about that? Does that look cute?
Oh,
Cute.
oh,
Does that look cute?
that
like
is darling.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
I do too.
So it reminds me of the Grinch. So that's on there. So let's put some ribbon on. A
Okay.
little bit of ribbon on and see. So what's that?
What did you add it on with?
You know what? I just kind of stuck it behind the mesh, and I wrapped one of my pipe cleaners around it, and it kind of worked out that way. I played with it for a little while. I was trying to stick it through the zip tie on my frame, and it wasn't laying right. And like I said, while I was waiting for my laptop to turn back on, I just kind of laid it on top of one of the zip ties, and I just tied it in.
All right,
I was like, okay, that'll work. So let me see what I have for ribbon here. I actually also have some of this too. I don't think I'm going to use the green, but they have the mesh tubing at the Dollar Tree. So I might add a little bit of that too. Let me mute everybody here so we can all finish. Okay, so I might add some of that. Let me find my ribbon. I got this really pretty ribbon. I can't remember where I got it. I think I got it from, because we just opened a home goods store here, and they had ribbon. And I got some ribbon there, and I thought this was really, really pretty. I love that ribbon. So what I like to do is I cut these in 13-inch strips, okay? And I've showed this in other classes as well, but I like to make little bow ties. So I actually also cut 3 in 16 inches, but I didn't dovetail the ends. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. But I have that ribbon, and I have a pretty red sheer ribbon that I'm going to pair with it. So it doesn't really matter which one you lay on top of the other one. Just kind of line them up. Okay. A lot of people kind of like to fold it just to make sure that you get your midway point, your middle there. And then you can go ahead and do your pinch. Okay. Now I'm wondering, I hope this ribbon lays right because this is just so darn full. But just find a place where you want to lay it. Find a pipe cleaner. I just love the traditional Christmas colors. I love red and gold and green together. Wait a second here. Let me make sure I find the right pair of pipe cleaners before I attach it. There's so many in here. And twist it in. Okay. And you just kind of fan it out. I love that ribbon. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You can see how it's not really going to lay flat on this side because of it's so poofy.
Is that 13 inches, Christina?
Yes. Yep. So I might even just do this. I might even like let it all kind of go out toward the outside of the tree.
Oh yeah, that would work.
What's that?
That would work.
Yeah, because I feel like if I let it go up, it's just not going to lay the way I want it to. And I want to be able to see it. So I'm going to do that. So that's like that. Now I'm going to take my other piece, my 16-inch piece, and you just find, I don't have any room here, hold on a second here. You just kind of try to fold it and find your middle here. But you want them to overlap, okay, because you're going to pinch it in the middle. Okay, so overlap, see that's too much right there. So they overlap, the cut pieces overlap, and I'm way too much on this side. Let's make that a little smaller. Go in like that. So make sure you have enough folded over there so you can pinch it in the middle, okay? And just pinch. And when you get it on there, you can fluff it out. You'll have a pretty little bow tie. I did this on my candy cane. I did it on a couple of other projects, and I just like the way that looks. And just kind of make your little bow tie. You don't have to do this, but I just think it looks pretty. So that's that. Okay. And I can just kind of go around, maybe I'll go around the outside of my tree with these, and then I have some ornaments that maybe I can add in the middle. Now, if you want to, you can even take like a whole roll of ribbon and just sort of feed it around so it's like garland. Do you know what I mean? So here's another pretty roll that I have. This was actually Dollar Tree ribbon. I think that's pretty. So what I mean by that is maybe you could sort of start at the top and attach it to a pipe cleaner and just sort of feed it around your tree to make it look like garland. That's definitely something pretty you can do too. Just think about if you were decorating your Christmas tree, what you like to do with your Christmas tree. But I think it's just too poofy in the middle to even try to put any ribbon in, so I'm not even gonna do that. It's just not gonna lay right. I love this ribbon. I bought the ribbon from Home Goods, and my daughter says, "Mom, did you really need any more ribbon?" I'm like, "Well, what's your point exactly? What are you trying to say?" Of course I need it. So where am I going to want to put this? Maybe I'll go back over here on the other side because I want it to be even. This is just so poofy. I should turn this around so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just doing what I did on that side. And like I said, if you have any extra pipe cleaners sticking up, you can cut them off. You can twist them around to the back. You can leave them there because, mine actually blend right in with my tree because they're green. So we're going to make another little bow tie because I have a couple of extra pieces of the long ribbon here. If you're the type of person that likes to have things totally even, measure it then as you're folding it. So you have your bow ties the same on both sides. Where'd my other pipe cleaner go? There you are. You're hiding. Like I said, that's why it's important to make sure that you have enough when you pinch in the middle so your bow tie stays in place. It doesn't come out when you pull at it. And once you get your ribbon on, if you find that it's, I feel like this is a little bit shorter on that side, but nah, I'm not going to worry about it. If you find that your ribbon is too long, you can always cut it and make it a little bit shorter. So now I have two sides that have some ribbon. Now I have to figure out if I want to put some on the bottom. Maybe I'll put one here, maybe one down here. And then I'll do some ornaments maybe. You can do anything. You can do, you can do actual, tree ornaments. They don't have to be ball ornaments. You can do whatever you want. Let's see. Did everybody finish their tree, or are you still working on your tree? It's okay if you don't finish during class. No, it's,
I'm doing ribbons.
oh yeah.
I'm riveting.
Susan. How does your tree look, Susan?
Oh, it looks amazingly well.
Yeah? I can't wait to
Yeah, it
see
really
it.
does. I'll,
I loved
I'll show you.
I loved your
I'll show
garland
it
and your
to.
tomato cage
Oh,
tree.
thank you. I made another garland and a Christmas table runner and a wreath today for my 90-some-odd-year-old aunt.
Aw,
It was so much fun.
nice. I'm sure she loved it.
Well, my sister and I are going over and,
Oh, you haven't given it to her yet. People
oh,
love
no, we're going to
homemade
surprise
gifts.
her.
Aw, she's gonna cry, you know.
I know.
People love homemade gifts. In fact, I have to take a picture of the wreath that I made for my mom. I keep saying I want to take it out. My mom passed away in 2005, and she loved dolls. And before I got into, deco mesh, I used to make a lot of grapevine and balsam wreaths. I made a lot of Christmas wreaths, and she liked dolls. And I remember I made a balsam wreath for her, and I found this beautiful Victorian doll's head. It was just the head at Michael's, and it had this really elaborate, like a burgundy colored hat on. And so I took the hat, bless you, I took the hat or the head and I attached it to my balsam wreath, and I added like burgundy poinsettias, and I made a beautiful bow, and I gave it to her, and she had it hanging, and she was in a nursing home for a little while, an extended care facility before she passed away, and she had it in her room, and now I hang it up every year, and I think of my mom. I really need to get a picture of that. That's probably my favorite wreath because I made it for my mom. So that's my story. And yes, I'm rambling. I do ramble. I've told some really funny stories, huh, Susan? Susan's been with us through a lot of classes. Susan was with us when I was on the floor for the garland, and we're always going to laugh about that.
And I was on the floor with
We were
you.
on the floor too. When we made the garland, it was too big to fit on my
Oh,
table.
my.
So we're all moaning
And I
and
did it
groaning,
again
trying to get us
today.
off the floor. What?
I did it again today. Got on the floor to make. I don't have good sense.
Well, no, because we don't have a big enough table. I don't.
I don't
For a
either.
9-foot garland.
No, I mean I've got a gorgeous dining room table, but I'm not going to scratch it up.
No, I know. Well, and that was the next day I climbed the mountain. Remember that? I went with my daughters to the Adirondacks the next day with my sore knees and climbed a mountain. But you know what? It was fun. We had a lot of fun. Okay, so now I have little ribbon arrangement number 3. I feel like I want to put one up here, but I don't know if it's going to lay right for me because of the mesh. What do you guys think? Should I try to put another one up here and make it even? What do you think? Or just put like ornaments and stuff there?
Yeah, make one to make it even.
I think I really need to, but I'm just afraid it's not going to lay right for me because it's so puffy up there. Let me stand it back over here and look at it. Let me look at it. Oh, that's so pretty. I get so excited still. Even though I've made so many of these things, it's so rewarding to make stuff for yourself, and just, that's really pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to add another one in the middle there, just so it's all even. Let's cross our fingers that it lays right. I don't think I have another. I have to cut another piece of what have you. Another piece, 16-inch piece for a bow. I only cut 3. This was so fun. I knew this was going to be a fun class. I feel like I want to make another one too because I have my Santa hat. Let's see, where can I put this? Where? I feel like I want to try to not like set it down so far so it doesn't. Maybe I'll try over here. Maybe I'll just not push it down as far. Maybe that'll work. Let's give it a try. And what I mean by that is I'm just sort of attaching it to the top of my pipe cleaner. I'm not pushing it down as far. So that might be an idea when you lay your ribbon. If you feel like it's going to get lost, just don't push it down so far. You know, attach it to your pipe cleaner, but try to keep it at the top a little bit more. I love Christmas. I'm so excited. I just love the colors and just love it so much. My daughter's home now. She'd been living down in Long Island for a couple of years. My older daughter, she graduated college and then she moved right down there immediately after graduating, and she took a job. And it's about 5 hours. It's not too awful far. And she moved back because she just wasn't happy with her job anymore. I have to find that ribbon. I need to cut another piece. She just wasn't happy with her job anymore, and she wanted to change, and she, kind of upset her a little bit. She kind of felt like, she was giving up, and I said, you know what, you're not giving up. It's everybody has changes in their life. So what I was getting at is she's home now. She's actually in Texas for 5 days. She's visiting her college friend. She left Saturday morning. And, but we make Christmas cookies every year. That's what I was getting at. Ever since my kids have been little. And they're 26, 25, and 23 now. And we still make them every year. We get the cookie cutters out, we make sugar cookies, and we decorate them, and we play Christmas music. And she hadn't been able to do that with us for the past couple of years because she could never make it home. But she would make it home like Christmas Eve. And, we just never really had time to make them. So she's excited because she's living home again for a little while until she finds something else. But we're going to be able to make our Christmas cookies this year. So she's excited about that. And where's my other piece? I'm going to put my bow tie in here. So we're all even. And everybody's happy. Beautiful. Okay. That's that. What do you think, you guys? I can't hold it up enough so you can see it. Hold on.
Pretty. Very
That's-
pretty. I like that ribbon.
I love it
Yeah,
too.
that's lovely. So pretty.
What do you think? Does it need anything else? Maybe put some ornaments in here and there? Is that too much ribbon?
No, I think it's about right.
I think it's
You-
good too.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
I hate ribbon.
It's funny that you say that because I've seen so many wreaths, and they just put so much ribbon on that you can't see the mesh. And I like to be able to see the mesh. I don't like to cover it up so much that you cannot see your mesh.
Right. They
Well,
put ash on and then they cover it all with those ribbons and
And you can't
It's all
see it.
ribbon.
I even saw somebody, they made a comment one time and they said, oh, I try to make a wreath and I can still see my mesh. What am I doing wrong? I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing wrong? Why don't you want to see your mesh? And You know, and I love Damon. I love Damon and Deco Exchange in his videos, but he puts this beautiful mesh on his wreaths, and then he covers it with ribbon, like so much ribbon that you can't see it. And his wreaths are gorgeous. I'm not putting him down by any means. I just like to see some ribbon. I mean, I like to see some mesh. So I have this
I
little
can't get
box.
mine to look good.
What's that?
I cannot get mine to look good. I have a horrible time with ribbon.
Why? What's the problem with it? Just like getting it to lay right, or like what?
Yeah, just to make it look professional. Like I was trying to put some on the edge. I don't know. Can you see that?
That looks cute.
Well, I was gonna put one here, 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 and here, like
Uh-huh.
crisscross. But they don't like when you look at it, like you can't. I don't know. You can't see it. And
Face the tree toward me. Face it towards me so I can see it. Now say something so your picture gets big.
I'm here. Did it get big?
Not yet.
How do you make it big?
I don't know why you're not getting big. Usually if it's speaker view, the picture gets big. Say something again. Yeah, it's not working this time. I don't know why. No, I think, there we go. There we go. You're so funny. Maybe you have it too far to the back. Do you know what I mean? Maybe try to attach it more to the front. Is there like a pipe cleaner you can kind of move it around to the front a little bit more?
I have pipe cleaners everywhere.
Yeah, try to move it around to the front a little bit more.
Okay, we'll try that.
Okay. I have some pretty little red balls here, and I thought, I'm not going to glue them right now, but I think I'm going to add some little red balls. I think that would be pretty.
I like that. It kind of fills it up a little bit.
You guys are so agreeable. But there's been, and you know what you can even do, instead of gluing, you could take like your pipe cleaner and just feed it through your little ornament holder there, and then you don't even have to glue it, and it's there. So, because I don't like hot glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's there. It's stuck right on there.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
did you get those from Big Lots or?
You tell me.
Yeah.
Good guess. I love Big Lots.
I do too. We just got the furniture from there.
They have really cute Christmas stuff out this year too.
Oh, yes.
I mean, nice stuff. I mean, I can remember when Big Lots first opened, their stuff was cheap. It was just not good quality. And they've kind of stepped it up in the last few years, and they have good quality stuff now.
Yeah, and it's reasonable too.
I'm just kind of throwing these in here and there, and I'll glue them in later. But I think that gives it a nice little finishing touch. I might add some of the tubing. I don't really think I need to though. But if you did want to add the tubing, have any of you guys ever worked with this tubing before? Or no?
Yeah, I have.
I have too.
You just want to make sure that you cut it long enough. I would say 16 inches at least, so you have enough room to make a good sized bow. And then all you really do is you just make a bow with it, and you attach it to your twist tie, like one of your pipe cleaners. But I'm not sure if I'm even going to need any of that. I think it looks good with the ribbon and with the ornaments. I don't really want to stand it up because then all my ornaments are going to fall off. But I really like the way that is, just like that. I don't want to overdo it. So what time do we have? It's only 9:30. I'm so sorry that my camera stopped. I feel bad. Or that my laptop shut down. That really is the first time it happened. I'm looking at this right now to see if I want to add anything else to it.
We live to tell the story. Good grief.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not the end of the world.
I know.
If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, then we're all lucky people.
Exactly. I'm just actually taking these and just attaching them to my pipe cleaner because it's there. So you just gonna stick your little holder through, and it goes right through. You can twist it around, and then you've got the ornaments there, and it's not gonna go anywhere. Oops. You gotta get it to lay the way you want it to lay. Stay. That one's in there. Let me see if I can find something to attach this one to. Well, you know what? There's another pipe cleaner. You guys probably think I'm crazy.
Christina, I'm doing something a little different.
Okay. Who's that talking?
It's Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. I'm sorry I didn't recognize your voice. I should have. You were just there last night.
I think I need some more, I need to cut some more mesh, but I'm kind of just going for like little crystals and things.
Back it up a little bit, honey. Pull it back a little bit so I can see it better. Now say something.
Okay, is that far enough?
Lift it up a little bit. That's cute. I love the color of your mesh. That's really cute, Ronnie. I like that.
Something different.
Of course, we all have to make it our own. I'm really happy with the way mine came out. You know, I have to be honest with you. When I started adding the mesh, I was thinking, oh my goodness, how did I do this the last time? This isn't looking like it did the last time. But you know what? When you just keep adding it, and I think, who was it that had the, I'm sorry, honey, I don't remember your name, who had the 5.5-inch mesh, the shorter mesh. Who was that again?
That was me, Kathy.
Kathy. I think once you add some more mesh to that, I mean, I don't think you're even going to need to. Once you put more ribbon in, I'm not even sure if you're going to need to add more mesh.
I'm not sure. I like it with the one roll of the 30-foot, I think, or whatever I had. It makes it a little less goofy, less big, and I only have a small place to put this in, so I think it'll work good.
Okay, good. I hope you enjoyed the first class. Mine is pretty much done, I think. I might add some more stuff to it, but what do you think? I think it looks nice.
Yours does look very, very good.
Let me try to hold it up a little bit. I have limited space here. Can you guys see the top?
No.
Yeah.
I know, because I'm trying to.
Oh, there
I
it
don't want
is.
you to see my messy craft room
Oh.
here. Hold on. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I
That
think
looks
it came out nice, yeah.
That's pretty.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
Yeah.
How's everybody else doing? Does anybody, who's showing me theirs? Linda? Linda, I love yours.
I just need to figure out what I can put on top.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. I love your colors. I
Can we
want to do another one. I'm going to use my Santa hat, and I'm going to do another one. I don't know what color I'm going to do, but maybe I'll do white. I've always wanted to do white with, say, blue ornaments.
Oh, that would be pretty.
Yeah. So this was so much fun. I want to do another one right now. I'm excited to do another one.
I know I've some more mesh because some of my out in the storage building because we had to move some stuff out today. The carpet's clean, but so I can do my tree though.
Aw. All right, guys. Well, if nobody has any questions, I think we're going to call it a night. You know, this was an easy class. This was a quick class. Please post your trees when you're done. I want to see them. And the video will be ready to be uploaded. Because Zoom meeting takes a while. Like if I go into Zoom meeting after class, it'll say processing video. And it'll say that for like a couple hours. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Why is it taking so long? So that's why I normally can't get the video out to you to the next day. And I apologize, I haven't sent the shelf liner wreath video out yet because I've just been busy all day. But I will get that out. You know, I won't let you guys down. So that is it. This is our Dollar Tree witch hat, Santa hat, whatever, Christmas tree. So
Thank you.
I love
you all.
it. I love it.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yes. Thanks,
Thank
Tammy.
you.
Thank you.
Tammy, when's the next class you're going to be in?
Next weekend, I think.
The
What is
snowman
the next
or
class?
the snowman or the
No,
white
not
burlap?
the snowman. My girlfriend, we're all going to a big fundraiser that night, so it'll be on Sunday.
Okay. I like that Christmas ribbon. That's pretty.
Didn't that
What
come
is
out
the
cute?
next class?
Saturday is the snowman, with the 3 wreath forms, the door snowman or the wall snowman, the flat one. And then
Uh-huh.
Sunday is the white burlap with the shovel.
I managed to find the burlap. I had to chase the 2 Joanne fabrics.
Did
There's
you,
mine.
did you get the oh, how cute.
I'm not
Yes.
done. I have some ornaments to put on it, but that's it.
I love
I'll
that
post
snowball
later.
mesh.
Oh,
Yeah, I like the snowball mesh a lot.
that's so pretty.
Did you get the white burlap by the roll or did you get by the yard?
No, I actually got it. Joanne had it by the yard, so I got 3 yards of, I don't know what it is, 45 or God knows what it is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go
And,
back to Hobby Lobby and get more of the white because that's where I got the white for my Swedish braid.
Yeah, they called it
I'll never ever
oyster.
make one of those again in
Joanne,
my life.
yeah, Joanne called it oyster, but it looks off white to me.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
Oh, I think it'll be
When is
fine
that
as well.
class?
That's next Sunday, and if you guys want to do the class, I know they had quite a few left of these at my Walmart, or at my Walmart. This is the shovel. This is the shovel that's in that wreath. It's only $5.
That's
So,
cute.
Oh, that's darling.
yeah, head over to your Walmart. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
that's
that
the shovel. That's the shovel that's in the white burlap wreath, Susan. So, all right,
Christina?
you guys, yeah.
Did you already do the one that's the red with the white burlap in the middle of it?
The Swedish braid.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that
Oh.
Tuesday or Monday, I think, and I actually had to re-record that video because when I did it in class, I messed up. I forgot a very important part of the folding, so I had to redo it and record a separate tutorial. But I'll show you. Hold on a minute. I'll show you.
Okay.
Mine actually came out a little bit wider because I used a wider wreath form. So it's wider than the one that was in the picture. And I actually ran out of my red burlap, but that's how that came out. I'll tell you something right now. If you're going to want to make this, yeah, I ran out. I have to do another row. Where's my missing row? Right here, I have to add another row. If you're going to do this, I highly recommend a styrofoam form. Don't get a straw wreath form because it's really, really hard to push your pins in. So this one I still have to finish because I have to get, I ran out of like 10 pieces of red.
Can you the with supply?
Yeah, I can tag you in that if you want. Yep.
Yes.
It basically just takes, well, you know what, I would get 2.5 rolls of the red, 2.5 yards of the red, because I originally had said 2 yards and I ran out. So I would get 2.5 yards of the red and 1 of the white, but I can update the supply list because I was like 10 pieces short of my
So you
red.
can go to the fabric and buy it by the bulk, off the bulk?
Hobby Lobby, yeah. Go to Hobby Lobby and they have the red and the white and just buy it by the yard. It's like $3.99 a yard.
Okay.
And then get the get the floral pins,
Floral pin.
which are these.
And then a styrofoam wreath. What
Yeah.
size?
Get like an 18-inch. Well, actually, get like a 16-inch. But these are the I guess they're called greening pins.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, it was really hard to push those pins into the straw form. So,
I
all right,
bet.
guys.
Thank
you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And I can't wait
Thank
to see all your
you.
reads.
All right. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.